Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. And again, you can see that this speed build is using the brand new Sims 4 Discover University expansion pack. So I hope that you guys are still, super hyped up on this pack because I definitely still am. I still have so many more build ideas and builds that I want to do with this pack. But in today's video, I was actually going to make this an episode of Love It or List It because as you can see, this was one of the kind of like, not townhomes, but it was one of those like 3-story homes in the kind of like middle university town section. So I was gonna renovate it. In fact, I actually started renovating it. So the beginning of this footage, I like cut it out obviously, but the beginning of the footage was me renovating the kind of like townhome looking thing, except it wasn't a townhome because it wasn't connected to anything, but you guys know what I mean, hopefully. But I started renovating it and then I kind of realized that there was basically nothing I liked about the home to begin with at all. Like, it was just basically 3 rectangles stacked on top of each other with like a gabled roof, and that was it. So there was nothing really I could like renovate from it and actually like keep the structure the same, because that's kind of what I like to do with my renovations, is I like to keep the existing structure and the existing vibe kind of similar, but just like amp it up a bit. But to be honest, you guys, like the existing structure was just there was just nothing to work with. So I actually, about like 10 minutes into the build, just like demolished it and started from scratch, and that is what I am doing right now. So that's what you see me do here. So I did kind of want to keep it, in the same family or category as what it was before. So I did keep it, 3 stories. So I did keep that vibe, but I'm obviously, making it a completely different shape, giving it a completely different roof, windows, all of that stuff. So not even keeping the colors the same really. So I did not make this an episode of Love It or List It for that reason. So it's just a regular speed build, but you can definitely, take this build and put it, on this lot and replace that monstrosity that was there before. No offense, EA, these builds in university were really good, given the circumstances, but that home, or the home that was on this lot, just, wasn't the best. So here you can see I'm making a townhome. And or is it a townhome? It's like those 3-story homes, and it's going to be connected to another one. I'm going to build 2. So yeah, I guess it's kind of a townhome or a row house. A row house is probably more appropriate. So my idea here for this build is I wanted to do like Britechester versus Foxbury row homes. So pretty much there's going to be 2 homes. They're going to be like semi-identical, right next to each other. Different color schemes and stuff like that. But inside of one of them will be completely like Britechester vibes. So a bunch of Britechester students would live in the one on the left, and then in the home on the right, which you will see me do later in the video, is going to be all Foxbury students. So all of them will live in that home, and the inside will have, a bunch of like Foxbury decor, posters and stuff like that. So I thought that was kind of like a cute idea to kind of have like rival schools living on the same lot, so students from both universities could like live on the same lot. So obviously with the new university housing or student housing lot trait, you can't have 2 different universities share like residents on the same lot, but you can just have like regular roommate system people, fill the homes, and then hopefully they'll be like university students, or they'll go to university or something like that. But I don't know, I just thought it was kind of like a cute idea. So as you can see, we're actually pretty much done a good part of the left home. So I just like copied the shell over to the right side so I could, change the colors and make them, look cohesive and look the same. So on the left side one, that's actually going to be the Britechester one. So I did end up changing the brick to kind of like a more traditional looking brick, so kind of like a brownish reddish brick, because I felt like that, matched the Britechester vibes a little bit better. And then on the right hand side, I'll do the Foxbury one, and I try and make that one a little bit more modern to fit the Foxbury you know, aesthetic a little bit better. But overall, these townhomes are just very kind of like pretty. They're not, you know, like ultra modern like the ones that I did, you know, previously, and they're not, you know, super old looking either. It was kind of like a middle ground, kind of, if you will. So I don't know exactly what style these row houses are, but I just think they're pretty. So the style is pretty, I guess. But I did want to make them look, you know, slightly different. So I did put, like I said, a little bit of a modern twist on the Foxbury ones and kind of gave it like blue and red coloring on it just to make it look a little bit more fun. So you will see when I do the interior later, I did try and get the interior to fit the vibe of the university as well. So Britechester is kind of like an older, more classic university. It has a lot of history. So the interior of the Britechester townhome will be a little bit more, you know, old, not so updated. The furniture will be a little bit more, you know, a little bit older. So, and then obviously the Foxbury one will be slightly more modern. I didn't want to make it like ultra modern, but it is going to be slightly more modern, which you will see me do later. So I shouldn't get ahead of myself. But as you guys can see, this video is quite long, so I am going to do my best to cut it down so it's, you know, not as long. I was this close, like this close to making this video like a 2-part video, so like posting half of it on one day and another half on another day. But I figured I just don't really like having 2-part videos because I feel like if somebody is going to click on the video and they, you know, see the thumbnail and they click on the video, they kind of expect to see the entire thing. Like they want to see it from start to finish. So when you cut it up, you kind of tease your audience and they might kind of lose interest and stuff. So I figured, you know, if you're clicking on this video, you want to see it from start to finish. So even though it's a little bit longer, you're at least, you know, getting what you came for, which is to see the entire build instead of having to come back another day to see the other half or the completed finished product. So that was kind of my mindset on not splitting out the video, but you guys let me know if you would rather I split up videos in the future and then, you know, make them shorter. But I don't know, I figured if you're gonna watch both anyways, you might as well just stay for the entire video and see them all. So I don't know, you guys let me know down below what you guys think of like 2-parters or something. I personally sometimes don't come back for part 2 because like I've moved on or something like that, but I don't know, I'm also just kind of busy, so you guys need to let me know. But as you guys know, the last video that I uploaded was last Saturday, so hopefully this video is going up Saturday. It's actually like 10 o'clock at night on Friday right now, and I've been trying to film and edit this video for the entire week. I built this like a week ago or over a week ago, but for some reason I've just felt so tired this week. Like I can't even explain it to you. I don't know what happened, but I just felt so exhausted every single day when I came home from work. I couldn't bring myself to get on the computer and edit, and I've just been like lying on the couch. I've been taking naps after work too, which is weird because I don't usually take naps after work. I usually come home and I edit right away, but this past week for some reason I've just been so exhausted. Like all of the energy has just drained from myself. So I don't know what's up. I also have just been feeling really exhausted ever since Sims Camp for some reason. I didn't get sick or anything at Sims Camp, but I just feel like the entire experience was just so, you know, overwhelming, and there was so much, you know, preparation and like anxiety leading up to Sims Camp that it just happened so quickly, and, you know, it was so much fun and it went by so fast. And right after we got back, we were filming so many videos, and I put out like 6 or 7 videos in 3 or 4 days, which was crazy. And then afterwards, it just like took all of the energy out of me. I swear, I don't know what happened. Obviously, I'm so grateful for the experience and everything that happened, but it just all went by so quickly and it's all been super overwhelming. So I just feel like my body needed like time to rest, I guess. So yeah, I guess that's why I've been feeling so tired, because I haven't had a chance to just like step back and take it all in and reflect on what has happened this past month, because it's just been like go, go, go all the time. So yeah, that's kind of how I've been feeling lately. I think I'm, starting to get my energy back, but this past week, I tell you, I don't know what is going on. Let me know if you guys are feeling tired this week. Maybe it's like the season's changing or something, but I don't know. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Are you guys doing okay? I'm doing fine. I'm just tired. I don't know, but yeah, I'm filming this like at the last second. It's 10 o'clock right now, and I have to get this video up in like less than 12 hours. So yeah, I pre-film or pre-record my videos like quite far in advance, or not really far in advance, but a couple days. So I'm pretty on top of it. So kind of interesting that I've been, procrastinating this for so long, but it's fine. We're getting it done now, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So pretty much you can see I'm doing the back of the build now, just trying to make them look a little bit different, give them a little bit more character from the back. Also, because I gave the townhomes different like color swatches, I did put those vines up the wall to kind of blend the brick together, because otherwise you could clearly see a defined line from when it goes from white to brown brick. So I thought that's kind of a cute trick, kind of makes it look more natural and stuff like that. But yeah, here you can see I'm kind of defining the identity of the home a little bit more by putting the Britechester chairs on one side and the Foxbury chairs on the other side, just so that it's very clear like which students attend, or which students attend which university depending on which house they live in. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of like the idea I wanted. Obviously, if you want to just like take down all the posters that I put up and change the bedspreads, you maybe couldn't even tell if it's Britechester or Foxbury students who live here, because I guess the decor is semi-generic in a way. So feel free to do that if you want to. You don't have to make this like university student housing or anything like that. So yeah, you can do whatever you want with it. But as you saw on the exterior of the Foxbury townhome or row home, I don't really know what I'm supposed to call these. I did go for like a red and blue and white color scheme. So I did make it look a little bit more fun. I thought that it made it look a little bit more modern. I did want to have quite a bit of contrast between which one is Britechester and which one is Foxbury. So I thought that differentiated them well. So let me know down below which exterior you guys like the best. At first I really liked the Britechester one the best, like the one with the brown brick. But then now that I'm looking at it, I do kind of like how different and fun the Foxbury one is. But you guys let me know which one you like better. But here we're on the interior now, and you can see that I am doing the kitchen of the Britechester student townhome. So if this is your first time on my channel and this is the first video you're watching, this probably isn't a very good representation of how I decorate my interiors. I usually go for something very modern, more open concept, and just a little bit more, I guess it's modern, I guess. I don't really know what my style is, but it's definitely not this. I like to go very neutral, very cool toned and stuff like that. So, but the idea that my thought process when I was doing this one was, these are students who don't have a lot of money. They're probably living in these homes, like renting them. They don't own these homes, obviously. They have roommates and they're renting from a landlord. And the home isn't going to be, super updated and renovated. It's in like an old historic university town. So the, flooring might be that kind of outdated looking tile. The appliances aren't going to be very new. They're just going to be old in that brown color. The cabinets are probably the original cabinets from when the home was built like 50 years ago. So that's why I kind of went for this brown, white, wooden, kind of dated look versus the usual kind of bright, modern feel I think I give to my builds. So this kind of style was a little bit different than what I usually do, but I guess it kind of fit the story of the purpose of why I was building this. So with students, they kind of, they take what they can get in terms of housing, and they're not going to go renovate their kitchen in their rental home, because you can't really do that. So if their home has, a brick fireplace and some wooden cabinets and some old appliances, then that's what they get. So that's kind of what my thought process was here when I was trying to build this this home. Same goes with the couches. You know, the place came with a couch, and it was this green kind of old looking couch, and they're not going to spend money to buy a new couch, so they just take what they can get, what the house came with. So that's how I furnished that. That's where the whole green couch idea came from. So also, like I said earlier, Britechester is kind of the more older, more historic university, so I did want to have the decor reflect that a little bit. And then you'll see when I do the Foxbury one, it's a little bit of a different vibe to kind of fit the whole modern Foxbury aesthetic. It's not going to be ultra modern, so don't expect that. And I know Foxbury is kind of ultra modern, but considering the exterior of the home, I didn't think that an ultra modern interior really fit that. So you'll see me do that later in the video, so I shouldn't get ahead of myself. But yeah, this type of vibe is definitely not what I usually go for. This is very like warm toned, very brown, you know, green couches, stone fireplaces, that kind of stuff. I don't usually do that. So it is kind of fun for me to do something different, and I hope you guys like it. If you don't like it, that's totally fine, because I'm also kind of on the fence about it. I do like how it came together. I think that it embodied my vision, I guess, but I don't know. You guys get to be the judge of that, I guess. But in order to make it, you know, obvious that it was for Britechester students, I kind of just put those Britechester posters around the place, kind of as if, you know, the students get in here, they move in, and they want to decorate the place with like their student pride, so they put up these posters and stuff like that. So yeah, as you can see, also I'm wearing my, my Sims hoodie. I got this when I was at Sims Camp in San Francisco. They have like a shop. It's a gift shop pretty much, and they sell all these cute like things for not just Sims, but like all the EA titles, like Apex Legends and FIFA and all that stuff. But they had some Sims stuff, so I bought myself a Sims hoodie, super cute. They also had like Sims pins, they had Sims plumb bob headbands, t-shirts. They had a lot of cool stuff. But let me know if I ever go back to EA in San Fran. Let me know if there's anything that you guys would be interested in from the EA or the Sims shop. I can like pick up some stuff and do like a giveaway or something. Instead of giving out game codes, I can give out like merch or something, like Sims merch from the EA store in San Fran. So let me know if that's something you're interested in. I don't know the next time I'll be back, but if that's something you're interested in winning instead of like a game code or something like that, you know, let me know. I'm always open to ideas. I know that like my friend Kristen, she picked up a bunch of merch, or not merch, like I guess it is merch, right? Sims merch. She picked up a lot of the stuff to do like giveaways. So she picked up a bunch of like pens and Sims pins. So that was so cute. I think she's actually doing a giveaway for them right now. So you can go follow her on Instagram or Twitter. And I think she is doing a Sims pin giveaway, and she picked those all up at the EA store too. So go check that out if you want to enter. I'll have her Instagram link down below. But here you can see I'm pretty much doing the bedrooms. So this was a little bit of a bigger bedroom, so I did do 2 beds in this one. So again, to make it obvious that it was a Britechester bedroom, I gave them Britechester sheets. So you can tell I was trying really hard to like roll with the concept of like Britechester versus Foxbury. But if you don't want to make this a Britechester versus Foxbury row house and you just want to make it a generic, you know, home, you can just change the sheets to something that's not the Britechester sheets. But yeah, that's just the idea I was really trying to roll with. You can tell that I was trying really hard to do that. But the thing is, when you build in like the university town, you can really build for anyone. You can have like regular residential families living here. You don't even have to have university students live here. Your sim can just come live here, you know, by themselves and not even attend university. So there is a lot of flexibility on what you can do here. But yeah, I haven't actually had a chance to play the game that much since Sims Camp, really. And that's because I told you I was like so tired, so I didn't really have that much time. And also, if I'm gonna be honest, Pokemon Shield and Sword came out on Nintendo Switch, and I have been playing that so much. Let me know if you guys are Pokemon fans. Like, I really hope you guys are Pokemon fans because I'm a huge Pokemon fan. But I think the game came out a week ago now. By the time this video is up, it came out like a week ago, and I got it like the day that it came out. And I have played it. I've been playing it nonstop. I haven't been rushing through the game at all. Like, I've been taking my time and like catching pretty much every Pokemon that I've seen, or like new one that I've seen, and just like leveling up my Pokemon. But I'm on like the 4th gym leader, I think, which is pretty good. I know some of my friends who are like beat it already, but I'm definitely trying to take my time and like catch them all, if you know what I mean. So let me know, are you guys Pokemon fans? Like, I feel like a lot of Sims players are also Pokemon fans. Like, I feel like those two titles like cross over nicely, but at the same time, like, everyone's a Pokemon fan, like, let's be honest. But yeah, if you guys have Pokemon on the Switch, we should like add each other and as friends, and we can like trade Pokemon with each other and battle each other. So let me know your like friend code or whatever, and like we can add each other or something like that. I don't really know how it works. A bunch of people at my work have Pokemon, and like we are supposed to like battle each other, but like I haven't figured out how to work it yet because I haven't ever played online before on my Switch. But yeah, we should like play online or something like that because I've been obsessed with it lately. So, you know, let's do it. Let's do it, you guys. Let's make it happen. We need to have like a Noodle Club Pokemon tournament, okay? So, yeah. Also, I forgot to mention, before I forget, because I always forget, I am having a Discover University giveaway. Yes, I will ask for the code. I know that I'm always awkward about asking for codes, but I will ask for the code, you guys, and I'll get you a code. But it will be for PC or Mac only. I can probably ask for a console code, but I don't think it's out on console yet. But it will be for PC or Mac only, so I'll leave like the Gleam giveaway link in the description again, so you guys can go follow the steps like usual. I always do my giveaways the same, just so it's easier for you guys and you guys can get, you know, multiple entries and so it's fair. So I'll just like leave that below, and also I'll tweet about it and stuff. So yeah, you guys can enter that if you guys want. And I know I always do my giveaways kind of late, but I feel like it's kind of a good thing because it gives the people, or at least from my perspective, it gives the people who maybe couldn't afford the pack right on launch, it gives those people a chance to win it because those are maybe the people that, you know, actually need it because they can't get it with their own money. Whereas the people who would have purchased it on launch regardless, maybe we should like let those people buy it, and then I kind of, you know, wait a little bit, and then, you know, if you don't have it by now, maybe there's a reason you don't have it by now. So I feel like it's good to wait sometimes to do the giveaway because there's a ton of giveaways happening right away anyways. So yeah, maybe you'll be the lucky winner that gets to win my giveaway, you know, a week or 2 weeks after the pack's already out. So, you know, I still don't have all the packs, you guys. It was actually really funny at Sims Camp. People found out that I didn't have all the packs, like some of the other game changers who I was hanging out with, and they're like, what? Like, how do you not all have all the packs? Like, you need all of the packs. Like, we need to talk to someone to give you all of the packs. And they were like bugging everyone, being like, oh my gosh, Ashley doesn't have all the packs. Like, we need to tell someone. Like, she needs to get a code that has all of them so she can build with every single pack. And I'm like, no, like, don't. Because, like, I don't know why. I just don't like asking for free stuff. Like, it just feels really awkward to me to ask for free stuff, especially when, you know, I can get it myself. Like, I can get it myself. I just prefer to, you know, wait for sales and stuff and add it to my collection slowly. And like, you know, when the time comes, like, I'll get them, and, you know, I can get them. I just don't. So, I don't know. I just feel weird, like, taking stuff for free when I don't need it. So yeah, I felt really weird, but like everyone was bugging like the developers like, we need to give her a code to like get all of the packs, and I'm like, no, like please, like it's fine, like thank you, but it's fine. But yeah, if you ever see me all of a sudden one day building with all the packs, you probably will know how I got that. But who knows what will happen. But here you can see, anyways, back to the build. I feel like I'm getting sidetracked right now. That's what happens when I do voiceovers at 10 at night. I get sidetracked. But here you can see we're doing the Foxbury side. So right away, the vibe is a little bit different. It's a little bit brighter. It's a little bit cooler. It's not so like brown and dark and warm toned, because I just wanted it to be different. So you can see the kitchen in the beginning. It goes through like a lot of different stages of being bad and like really retro and really awkward to kind of a place that I wanted it. So it looks really bad right now. Don't worry, I fix it. But yeah, it was kind of challenging, this one, because I didn't want to mimic what I had on the Britechester side. I also didn't want to make it ultra modern. But then at the same time, the way that it is now, like currently what you're seeing on screen now, kind of felt really retro to me, and that wasn't the vibe I was going for. So I did end up kind of changing it up. I think it was the wallpaper was the issue. I didn't like that wallpaper. It wasn't giving off a good vibe for me. It just wasn't doing it for me. And then I think I must have changed something else. And the flooring too. The flooring was also not doing it for me. So I do end up changing some stuff to kind of capture what I was trying to do. Again, I'm not super happy with the way that it turned out, but that's also because it's not my personal style. That's something that I kind of struggle with sometimes, is like making a build my style, like something I would want in real life, versus making a build like catered to a specific style. Because sometimes, like if I don't personally like the style, I could still do it really well, but like I still won't like it because I personally wouldn't like it for myself. So sometimes it's hard to like disassociate from that. It's like, what would someone else like versus what would I like? So if that kind of makes sense, I don't know if that made sense at all, but that's something I do kind of struggle with, is branching out of my preferences, like my personal preferences. So I feel like that's what I kind of tried to do with this entire build in general, is do something a little bit different than what I would want in real life. So I hope that kind of came across well. I hope you guys recognize that. For those of you who know my build style, I hope you guys do see that I challenged myself a little bit here, especially with like those brown appliances, like the stove and the brown fridge. I don't think I've ever used those items in my entire life. But here you can see I changed the tiling to something more black, like black tile or stone, and then I bring the outside brick inside. So there's just that white kind of painted brick. So it kind of looks like it was that, you know, outside inside feel, the brick on the inside, but they kind of like painted it white to like give it a little bit more of an updated feel. So yeah, I do like what happened there. I do end up kind of liking where I went with that. Again, it's still not my style, but it was a little bit different. So what kind of annoyed me was the fact that the Foxbury townhouse was actually like one square smaller, because I didn't like budget the spacing correctly, so it didn't fit like exactly the same, if that makes sense. So it is slightly skinnier than the Britechester one, but I feel like that's fine. It's still, you know, still spacious enough for everyone to fit there, and you know, there's a couch and everything. But yeah, there was kind of limited space in both of these builds, so there wasn't much room for, I don't know, walking around and stuff like that. The bottom floor, as you guys saw what I did in the last one that you just saw. Sorry, I can't talk. I'm having a really hard time talking. The basement, instead of making them like more bedrooms, because I was going to make them more bedrooms, instead I just made it like an entertainment, kind of like games center. So because these are made for students, I still wanted them to have like a place to party. So the basement is kind of like a more open area where there's like a ping pong table, access to the outdoors where they can like, you know, have parties outside. There's like a juice keg thing outside. Kind There's big speakers in the basement and just more couches and more TVs, so that if you want to have like Sims over and have tons of friends over, they can just go into that big basement area and, you know, have parties there and stuff like that. And it's really spacious down there. I didn't furnish it that much because I feel like it would be realistic if students were like renting a home. The basement wouldn't be super furnished. It'd just be like the leftover furniture, and it'd be kind of spacious and sparse. So I did kind of, you know, channel that vibe, I guess. So yeah, if you guys want to move into this home and you guys want more space, you can just like separate some more space downstairs for bedrooms if you want to do that. But I didn't feel like doing that because I felt like it would just get kind of repetitive if I just built more bedrooms over and over and over again, because I feel like I've been doing dorm rooms for like a long time. Like I've only done a few builds, but all of my university builds have had like dorm rooms, like multiple dorm rooms per build. So in total, I think I've done like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 12 dorm rooms by now, because I've renovated like entire buildings already. Like I renovated an entire Foxbury dorm and an entire Britechester dorm. So, you know, if you add up all the dorm rooms, there's actually a lot. So I guess I'm not tired of doing dorm rooms, but sometimes I get tired of doing like 8 dorm rooms in one build, if you know what I mean. So yeah, wanted to get a little bit creative with the basement there. Also, then it's more functional for gameplay. So I do hope you guys are downloading these in your actual game and having fun with them. If you are, feel free to like tweet them to me or something like that. Tag me in some photos. Share them with me on Instagram in the DMs. I like seeing you use them. I know that people are using them because they get a lot of downloads on the gallery, and people always comment being like, where can I find this? Where can I find this? But then no one ever shows me. So it's like, hello, you guys have to show me when you're using them, because like I want to see too. But yeah, you don't have to. I'm just joking. I just thought it would be fun if I could see what you guys are doing, because I don't get to play in my builds that much, as you guys know, because I'm always building that I don't have time to play. And if I'm not playing with them, I'm playing Pokemon. So just saying. So it makes me really happy that you guys are able to play with my builds, because I don't get to play with them that much. Also, if you guys follow me on my Instagram, like not my Simstagram, but my personal Instagram, I've been posting a lot of stories of ramen and noodles. So if you guys are in the noodle club, just saying, you guys should go follow me there and go check out my noodle adventures, because it's actually kind of embarrassing. I get a lot of like replies on my stories being like, are you serious? Like, you're eating noodles again? But I just don't think they understand. Like, Noodle Club is real, you guys. Like, it's real. So I have it all the time. Some people might say it's unhealthy to be eating noodles as much as I do, but, you know, let the haters hate, as they say. Let the haters hate. I love it. Also, my other obsession, I hope that you guys like this too. Bubble tea, or boba, as they say. Obsessed. I used to like it just as like a once every couple months thing, but lately I don't know what has happened to me, but like I crave it every day. Like every day I crave it. I don't know why. I just have these unhealthy obsessions. But yeah, who knows? Who knows why I am like I am. But yeah, I hope you guys, the video's almost over, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know it's been kind of like a weird one because it's 10:30 at night and I've never really filmed like this. I'm like in my sweatshirt, my sweatpants, I have my headphones on. I'm just chilling, you guys. I just want to be chill. I've had like a hard week. I've been tired, it's just life, you guys. It's just real life. So let me know how your guys' week has been going. I know that you guys always comment on, my videos, my builds, oh, great build, but like, I want to know what you guys are doing. So tell me about yourself. Tell me how your week has been. Have you been tired like me? Do you play Pokemon? If so, like, drop your friend code so I can add you. And let me know if you liked this video. Let me know if you liked this build. I know that it's really long, so if you stayed this long, thank you. Like, wow. I don't know how you guys have sat through 35 minutes of like me in my pajamas just rambling on about random stuff. But yeah, if you have, thank you so much. It's so crazy. It's so crazy that we've just been, sitting here chilling and talking for so long. It's like we just get to hang out. It's so much fun. But here you can see I'm just doing the basement of the Foxbury dorm. So again, kind of similar layout. You guys know the drill. But yeah, let me know what you think of the different vibes of the home. Do you think I translated my idea well onto the build? Or do you think they just look like regular townhomes? Can you tell that one is for Foxbury and one is for Britechester? Or do they just look like regular old townhomes? I tried to make them, like realistic student housing and not like tacky, like overly decorated, overly bright student housing. I tried to make it look like if you're an actual student and you moved into this university town and, rented an apartment or a row house, what would it come with? It would just come with like default furniture, whatever. And I tried to make it as realistic as possible. So you guys get to be the judge of that. Do you think it turned out well or not? Do you think it's better than the existing home that was here before, if you remember what it was? But yeah, whatever it is, leave your comments down below, your thoughts, your feedback, all of that good stuff. But besides that, I'm pretty sure the screenshots are rolling. So yes, it's time for me to go. Time for me to edit this video, upload it, and go to bed. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and leave a comment down below what you thought about it. And if this is our first time meeting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be friends or if you want to see more Sims 4 videos. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye, everybody.